No, here's what I'm saying. I think Jesus has to come soon, because if he doesn't come soon, that's what's going to happen. Are you with me? Jesus said, except those days be shortened, no flesh would be saved. Does Jesus say, I'm coming to a world where it's a total blackout and everyone is paralyzed because the computers died and nobody knew what to do anymore? No, he doesn't say that. What does he say? When I come again, and I've got it for you here, you'll find it in Matthew, well, I'll read from Luke 17, verse 26. As it was in the days of Noah, so will it be in the days when the Son of Man comes. They ate and they drank. They married. You know, you don't marry unless you plan on having a future. And they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all. They were surprised. Life was going on as normal, and it took them by surprise. Likewise, as it was in the days of Lot. They ate, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built. You don't plant if you don't think you have a future. You don't build if you don't think you have a future. Everything they're doing here, they think they've got a future in front of them. So, if the present world continues to go on the way it is, what would happen if Jesus doesn't come? You remember the story in Daniel chapter 4 where King Nebuchadnezzar has his dream of a tree. And Daniel warns him that because of your pride, Babylon was at the zenith of the world. And went from the Tower of Babel to Nebuchadnezzar. And he was a brilliant king. You remember, he's the one who interviewed Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and he says they were 10 times wiser. He was a brilliant king. Daniel said, humble yourself, or you'll get brought down. A haughty spirit goes before a fall. A haughty spirit goes before a fall. And the Lord says to the devil, how you are fallen from heaven. And the king of Tyre, you think you are wiser than Daniel. It's a prophecy about the devil. Nebuchadnezzar is walking on the balcony of his palace, and he's looking at the sun setting over this majestic golden kingdom, and he says, is not this the great Babylon that I have built? Out of my power, my wisdom, my genius. A word came from heaven, and God said, your glory is taken from you, and you're going to grovel like a beast. And in a few moments, he went from the king of the world to a brute animal on all fours eating grass. That's what would happen to the world if Jesus doesn't come. If the world gets to the place where it is so hyper-dependent on computers and the internet